If your attack feels weak, your health disappears too fast, or your crits barely happen, your build probably isn't balanced correctly. Today, I'm showing you the main ways to increase your attack, HP, crit rate, and crit damage in Iron Souls Dungeon. Now, like I said in a previous video, power is based off your HP. Now, let me explain the 4 stats to you guys. Attack raises your general damage. HP helps you survive harder dungeons. Kinda balanced with attack, obviously. Crit rate controls how often you land critical hits, and crit damage controls how hard those critical hits hit. So, in the previous video when I mentioned you want times 2 crit damage, times 1 crit rate, and times 1 attack, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. Because your HP is based off your armor. So, when I have already 16,000 health here and 14,000 health here, you know, that's already 30,000 health, which it's not the best, you know, but that's just for super VIP. Now, when you get another item like this, it gives you 100% as your best. So there's no maximum, it just raises it. Super VIP giveaway in my Discord, by the way, coming soon. Who knows? Woo! First things first, how to increase your attack. As I mentioned in a video, I can't remember which one, your attributes, don't put your attributes into attack first. Don't. You want to do, what was it? I think it was CD reduction, health bonus, movement speed, range, and attack last, I think. Or CD, health, range, move, attack. Either way, you gotta watch that video. Either way, do attack last, because attack is not based off percentage. So when I upgrade my attack, I'm only getting 59 added to this 10,000. It's not making a difference whatsoever at all. Your attack comes from your gear and armor. Now, as a bowsman, having crit is pretty nice, very useful. I gotta change that. That's not right. I gotta get better substats on that one. You want to look for gear that kind of goes with your weapon. For example, let's say we look at the store weapons, Kits of Death. Now, the Kits of Death, in my opinion, I would do crit damage, attack, crit rate, and alt charge. Because the scythe is like a heavy, but the ultimate ability it builds up so quick. So instead of like canceling each other out, you're combining the two to do more damage while creating your ult to, I guess, theoretically triple the damage. I don't know how much the ult does, but you're constantly building up a very strong move while doing previous damage to do the most damage, if that makes sense. I'm very bad at explaining things, but you gotta kind of slowly understand on how I work, okay? I apologize. Now, when using World Ender, kind of like the heavy weapons, because, I mean, yes, it has exclusive abilities, but a heavy weapon has its own abilities, which, you know, you can use World Ender on. I mean, I prefer World Ender because of the exclusive abilities, but, you know, you can use your basic heavy weapons. For World Ender or other heavy weapons, I would do 2 crit damage, 1 crit rate, and then 1 attack. Not specifically for World Ender because, you know, it's like this. I don't think you can change it, but for your other heavy weapons, that's what I would recommend. So when you're making your armor, you want to find something that can boost that damage. If you want a little bit more of health, you know, if you want to solo and you're just struggling a little bit, then it doesn't hurt to get 1 substat of health. But you want to focus on something that makes it more balanced and not like cancels each other's out. You know, I can have so many substats for the scythe or for the armor that does skill damage, but I'm not really hitting those crits, so it kind of cancels out the skill damage. Because what's the point of having that skill damage if I'm not really critically hitting that skill damage? If that makes sense, you know, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to explain it any other way. Now, for your helmet, pretty much the same way. You want to find something that goes with your chest piece, but also doesn't cancel out your weapon. It works, it's vice versa, you know, it works the same thing. So instead of dying constantly, you can build up your health with the armor. Yes, including free-to-play players without the VIP. If you're lucky enough, to get the glory items, which is better than VIP, or just no armor like that, it's still the same thing. You might have lower power and lower health, but you're probably doing double, if not triple damage than people that are my power. All right. So when you mix all those together, you're surviving and dealing good damage. Another thing you can do, go in my Discord server or go into the Iron Souls Discord server and show your build and see which has like the better stats. When you get more people showing what they're doing, and you can kind of see and kind of see the difference between what you can and cannot solo, you can kind of get an idea on where you're supposed to range. Don't blindly copy someone else's build. Everybody uses different weapons and different play style. You need to check which substat you think is holding you back. My personal opinion would be skill damage for a lot of weapons. I think that's for your light weapons, and most people use heavy weapons. So this weapon would be considered, in my opinion, awful. I just go off the base damage because it boosts up my my bow. Check which substat is actually holding you back. Then improve that one first. If you guys could, let me know your attack, health, crit rate, and crit damage in the comments. And I'll tell you what I think you should work on next. I can't give you, do this, it'll make you so much better. But I can give you, I think this might help you, not by a lot, but it will gradually make you stronger to get to where you want to be. I want to thank Mello for giving me this idea. It's probably not the best because I'm not fully known to the substats, but the more you play, the more you kind of figure out what clicks together. So thank you, Mello. Thank you guys for watching. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Hey, if you guys made it to the end, please drop a subscribe, hit that like, comment down below the secret word blueberries.